What's going on? It's Roger. Here I am. I am going to put together my new corner desk. It's either Mickey or Mickey or Mick, but it's a two-piece, one of two, and then there's part two. So as you can see from the picture, it's a corner desk, has elevations, and then I'm also going to put some Ikea hardwire stuff and whatnot. So anyways, I'll start putting that together. I'll open them up and start looking at all the pieces. And since I'm doing this in my living room, sharing with my kids, you know, they're playing, so you'll hear them monkeying around in the background. So the biggest square box and the heaviest out of the two opens up like a giant pizza box. And there's the instructions. I'm gonna start going through it. And yep, let's get it done tonight. Alright, so hey, please. Hey. Alright, so here's the instructions. They tell you need a screwdriver and a hammer, so I got those out already. I already opened up the first box, spread everything apart. This is the main part of the table. I'm gonna open up box 2 in a second. And but yep, there's the shelves and whatnot. Alright, so there's this, after I opened up box 2, there was this small box saying white, and this is for the, you know, for the wires that go through to the desk. Here's bag 1 and here's bag 2, or opposite, bag 2 and bag 1. Yeah. And all this was in box 2. So I'll try to keep that separate. But yep, let me put this together now. Alright, so after opening up everything and trying to organize, this is the first page. This is open bag 1, which I did. I'm going to get these 3 plastic pegs. And as you can see, this is the underlying part where cables and stuff can go. And that's where I'm going to put my, what's it called, multi-plug-in. This one we'll do right here. Get it done right here real quick. And so then page 2, it tells you this piece, small piece, you got to put the pegs in and then flip this on its side. So that's this long piece, the 3 holes. And you're going to set it up like that. So I'll get that on real quick and then move to the next piece. So there's that first piece done. So step 3 is finding this piece, and it's actually the one of the legs / cover. Put the four screws in, but I don't know what they're called. Here I have that. And then looks like step 4 is to slide them in, and then put the short ones in with a flat head right here. So I'm going to do that real quick. So put these in. Screw these in. Turn. Alright, so here we are at step 6. I'll show you the pieces, but I already went ahead and put the screws in. You can hear my little one playing. So it's this piece, you know, not super thin compared to the other piece. This is one of the first ones you pull out, or I had it set up like that. But I'll just take the liberty and do it like this, and I'll kit it out together, and then you put these in. So let me do that real quick. Go. Put those in. Are you having fun, Lucas? So my kids love to play with the. I think every kid likes to play with the cardboard pieces that come along with it. So there's that piece. This is that, and then wood pegs. It's like here and here, and on that edge too. So here I am working on the main desktop or the desk, and I gotta put in 6 of these bolts or screws. And you can see, make sure it's the smaller hole out of the 2 that are next to each other. So like this, it's the smaller one. That one. The other one are for the plastic wooden dowels or whatever. Anyways, that's where I'm at, and then I'm gonna just kind of slap these together. That piece over there and this piece. And I'm done. Alright, so 11, flip over that one piece. This is what I did. And 12, and on the screw over there. And then gonna flip over and put this on. And I'll show you that in a second, because I'm just gonna put it right there. And so there it is. These first few parts. And now I think I'm gonna lock those bolts in. Yep. Looks like the longer pieces. So here, there, there, and then over here and here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And looks like a short one. Get the back short one. There.
Is that our flight? Okay, we leave.
Alright, so now I got all these done. Now I have to put in the... Alright, so now I'm getting to this part, number 16. This desk comes with 2, quote, square legs, and they're different sizes. So this one is going to be this one with the holes, because it's going to go in that corner and go through all those. Alright, so after putting in the leg with the dowel pins, special long screws, and the Allen wrench, go here. You can see there's a countersink for the head of this to become flush. Alright, after putting that one in and putting the screws on the outside, the last piece is, for at least the support, is this metal frame. 3 screws.
Drink water.
Right here like this.
Thank you, Mommy.
So here it is completed. The bottom part, majority of it. All I had to do was screw in these, put these sticker covers, as they say in the manual, and slap in that insert. Hey, Baba!
Hey, Bridget.
And then now I'm gonna finish this up. So let's go here to 23. That's gonna be the top. So the next step is to do 4 screws, again in a smaller hole. Here and here. And then I'll get to this too. Alright, so this next 25, 26, 27, 28 is this part. And I just kind of followed. Alright. Screw there. Wooden dowel here. Wooden dowel there. And opposite. And so we're gonna do this. And then of course the back side has all the holes for putting in the shelving last. But typically I'm gonna do this on both sides. And then put in that locking piece in. Alright, so when you put this together, as you know, if you've seen the display, there's a little fold down rack that comes like that. So that's what these extra holes are for. And so you have to keep track of which ones you're doing. So grab that one, put the dowel pin. I'm gonna put the screw up here, and then this top one is right here, it's right here, it's right here. So let me get to that, putting a screw in this one. Alright, so now I had to put the top and put the bottom of the slider. So there's this, and then of course the slide out tray has 2 holes, so that correlates with this 2 holes. So now I'm gonna do one of those right there. So this part right here, trying to get this, is kind of tricky. As you can see, you had to do it like a little angle, bend things, and then afterwards I put in the nuts that secure the anchor down the bolts or whatever. Now I'm going to go to this side and do the same thing, but this one doesn't have this plastic piece to slide out. Alright, so I got all this done, and then now you just kind of put in the shelves. As you can see here, you can kind of adjust it to what you would. It's not that much depth into it, so it's pretty superficial. I also have to put on these rear pieces with a magnet and whiteboard piece, but also the fold out part. Just gotta screw these on right here, and then it becomes pretty much it. But let's get that done. I'm gonna screw these, as you can see, 3 holes on each side. There's all the screws right here, and we'll get it done. Yeah. Oh no. Good job. Good job cleaning up. And of course, my boys are making a mess. Alright, let's get this done. So you put these pretty thick screws in. You put this little wood in the back, and then you screw it on each side, and then you put it in right here. Alright, so got this done. Put the back wood, put this top wood, put the screws in, and then you can kind of see where that goes, but you see that hole here and here for these special pieces. So I think this is probably the most difficult part, is actually just having someone hold it up while you either drill or mark where to put the backing. So I held it up while my son put marker through, and I just came back and drilled it. But it's just, you know, trying to make sure it's aligned and done properly. Almost done. One more to go. Alright, so it's done. This is what it looks like. Completed. I mean, I gotta do some measurements and put the shelving the way I want. But also, I'm gonna start setting this up. This is some light I kind of want to put up here. And one of these that I'm gonna put right down here. And I was trying to find an older desk so I can kind of have this set up and then drill whatever I need. But now I'm just gonna drill out of this one.
You're gonna brush your teeth also.
All right, that's it, and I'll give an update once I get the lights done.